So today, as you can see by the legendary creature on board, I have brought Kadena Slinking Sorcerer. This is kind of a budget deck. My camera in particular is giving me a bit of trouble, so that should be fun. But this is it's morphs. It's morph tribal. Flipping creatures face down to flip them back face up, and to get value from basically free casting your morphs, and have a bunch of tutus. They don't really do much else besides that. I can make them 1/1 sometimes, so that they're just strictly worse based on some of the cards I play. But basically, the plan is
It's clappable.
right, exactly, to play out a good percentage of my morphs face down, and then hopefully give myself enough mana to where I can start flipping them up, and then they do things eventually. I mean,
60 willbenders deck.
right, exactly. It's all will benders. That's everything it is.
No scornful egotist.
No.
Oh man, I was doing a pod deck and I really wanted to have a scornful egotist. Just why not? Just for the lulz.
But yeah, it should be fun.
All right, am I next?
Yeah, you're up.
Yeah. All right, so I'm Shannon from the Trinisphere. Our show is the Trinisphere, where Timmy's, Johnny's, and Spike's hash things out with fisticuffs. I am the Johnny, so I'll be playing a Sir Gwen deck. I was telling the guys earlier, we're kind of embarking on the journey of trying to really hash out the 10 power levels. So I'm starting off by trying to design a level 3 deck. And by that I mean it's technically probably performs worse than a precon out the box, but hopefully it'll do something really funny if I don't die in the first 14 turns or so. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay, yeah. Should be fun. Okay, so then from there it'll be Justin. What are you playing?
All right. Hey, I'm Justin. I'm from Red Zone Gaming on Instagram. And you can also find me on Twitter under MTG Deck Check, but most of my stuff is all done on Instagram. And today I'm going to be playing Ayula, Queen Among Bears. And I'm just looking to make bears and punch morph creatures in the face, since they're being imposter.
It just works out.
They're being imposter bears, So this deck is also, I would say, probably about a 5. I took out a lot of the power, a lot of the speed of it, just to make it fun. I just want to have a good time and play bears.
Gotcha.
That's just good, clean fun.
Gotta fix some levels real quick. But other than that, yeah, bears are fun. Bears are pretty casual, and that's kind of one of the things I wanted to do with this week in particular, is that we all kind of brought something a little more powered down, which is nice, particularly.
It's a race to the bottom.
Right, exactly. I mean, one of the things for us at Commander 99 is we're a pretty casual play group. We kind of avoid some of the more higher end cards as well, and like with these decks I've put together, they're all mostly budget, so it's fun. Yeah. Okay, so from there, Kevin, why don't you introduce yourself and your content, all that fun stuff?
What's going on, everybody? Kevin from the GMGC on the Netflix. We don't do anything on Twitch, Netflix, Instagram, and Twitter. We're based out of Chicago, Illinois, and we play Magic. We drink libations, and we just have a really good time. We got a pretty diverse play group. We started off with maybe, I think, just like 4 or 5 dudes playing at either my house or a buddy's house, and now we got about, I want to say, like a rough dozen of characters that sometimes associate with me. We had a very big group come over to my house the other day. We had 12 people in my house. Thankfully, I just bought a house in the summertime, so if we were at my old apartment, it would have been very cramped. So I had to get the picnic table out and put it in the kitchen, because my dining room table is in the game room, and so we had to get the big picnic table out. For having like 12 people trying to do one thing, it went very smooth. The pods rotated. We had 4 pods of 3. Everyone rotated, changed rooms, it was a good mix of games. It was a delightful time.
Cool. Yeah, that does sound like fun.
I'm playing Thryx, the Sudden Storm. The the deck tech says it all. It's big blue beefcakes, or budget big blue beefcakes. It's just Thryx and trying to slam a bunch of Sphinx, so it's almost like Unesh, but not. So
Right. Unesh is one of those cards, like when we've played with people in the past, they bring Unesh and it's just like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna play a Sphinx, I'm gonna draw a card, I'm gonna play a Sphinx, I'm gonna draw a card, and it's just a continual chain of craziness, and you're like, oh, that you said that was a power level of 2? I don't.
Yeah. It's very, very unassuming. But once they resolve like the what is it, Urza's incubator naming Sphinxes discounted by 2,
Right, exactly.
the game's about to get wild.
Yeah. We got someone in the
Oh
chat.
yeah, so is everyone budget? So everyone's
Yeah.
like under. Mine's around 100. Everyone else is around there
with
as well.
with lands included or without?
With like, are we talking? You're
With-
saying basics
without
or non?
basics.
With
I guess mine
lands-
is with basics, and like tapped out is dumb, and it charges me like
50 cents
40
an island.
cents an island.
Right. Mine's
So
at about.
sometimes I go up to like $110. And call
Mine's
it
at
a
about 130. So basically, depending on color.
Oh my god! Kill him first. Kill
right,
Austin first.
right. If I'm one color, then it's gonna be 110. If it's 5 color, it's gonna be 150. You know, and that's kind of our range for our budget decks.
Alright.
Mine's at $60
Oh,
or 60
okay.
to get. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
All the Sphinx are really cheap. I with that, I was able to sneak in Sapphire Medallion and Soul, and still
Nice.
get that cheap.
Right. Yeah.
Nice.
All the Sphinx. Are good.
Mine's a little bit pricey, but that's because it has portal bears in it. So
Yeah.
I mean,
there's
we
one
understand
bear in
that you
particular
get
I actually took out the one that was ridiculously expensive. It's so terrible, and I'm like, I don't understand why this card is $70, but okay.
Is it Forest Bear or is it?
No,
Grizzly
it was
Bear?
the
It's one of
it was a
those.
claw. It was a claw one that when it attacks and is blocked, it gets +2/+2, and it costs
Oh.
like 5 mana for a 3/3.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's real bad, but I do have the bear cub from Portal in here, and he's pretty decent.
Oh, nice. Average Joey says that he did a Dakin Blackblade where it was under $40. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things. Like you look at like the EDH quarters content, and his stuff is like $25 decks and $50
Yeah,
decks.
Commander Quarters.
Commander's
Oh,
quarters.
you can have a lot of fun for that, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's one of the things, and like I'm working from a pre-con, and so you go from there and you just upgrade it a bit, and you've got a nice fun deck. I was gonna mention, as far as mulligans and all that fun stuff goes, that we're kind of loose with going up to 7 again. As long as you're not taking advantage of the mulligans. You don't have to.
So I was looking for combo pieces. So
Right, exactly. I say that as I keep not keep a 7 that had 5 lands, Soul Ring, and another like cost reduction piece, basically. So no morphs,
Sounded
no
odd.
cards.
As long as we're not playing
guess
for
we need a little
money,
bit of
then I
more
think we're
packaging
good.
as well.
Right. We're just here to have a good time and hang out with you guys. Hang out with chat. So should be good couple of games.
I hope so.
Yeah. If it's not,
Me
well,
too.
If this falls on its face and like flat, horribly, embarrassingly, I'll switch to like a little stronger one.
Everybody's playing with the lantern that gives other people mana, right?
right. You need you need
I'm trying to
Chromatic
decide if I keep
Lantern
this
or-
2-land or I'm a
What's the
little
other one?
nervous.
Victory Chimes? That's a
Victory
spicy
Chimes.
card.
Victory Chimes.
Oh yeah.
Buddy of mine runs that. He loves it.
Yeah,
I played
I'll
my-
chance it.
Group hug or just for whatever.
Just for the lols.
Nice.
I played my Sir Gwyn the other night, and I was in pole position to win, and then my friends cast Sleep, and that was it.
Sleep. Wow.
And then
Okay.
the other guy who was playing Grevin, the new one, and he
Yeah.
just 2-turned me like boom boom, you're dead.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's dangerous.
it's wild.
Yeah, man, I remember I played Magic for a while. I remember when Sleep was the premier blue board wipe. Board
Right.
wipe, air quotes.
Yeah, because
Sleep into evacuation.
get
Yeah.
in there for. Oh man, I don't know if I need to power shuffle this or not. I mean, I'm gonna try and just shuffle up until I get something that has at least 2 lands. But basically, it
Yeah.
was like that first hand was all lands, and then I've drawn.
So Austin
no
had
lands.
to emphasize the mulligan rules as he
Right.
takes it.
I emphasized them first, and now I need to take them. Yeah.
Yeah. You got to have a really aggressive hand after you won first play.
Right. Exactly. Now it's more of a.
I get that Soul Ring Signet.
More of a need. Well, I mean, I mulliganed away a soul ring. That shows you how much I need something that doesn't just
Yeah.
have all I keep drawing.
A little substance.
Like this one is just a
little.
woodland cemetery and no
That's
other
fine.
lands. We're gonna try something that I've learned in the past where you just kind of put stuff on the bottom until you get. Okay, this I can work with. All right, it's mostly blue.
That's how we do it too.
Right, mostly blue in my hand, but at least I've got 2 lands and some ramp to color fix. All right, are you guys all set?
I'm good.
So
Yeah,
it
I
was
think we
just
are.
me. Okay, awesome.
Yep.
I'll
Let's
lead
do it. Let's
off.
play.
Well, I'll draw a card, and I'll lead off with a tapped Temple of Malady to scry a card to the bottom.
That'll
because-
fix.
Exactly. And I'll pass from there.
All right. Let's go with the swamp and a pass. Pass to Justin.
All right. Draw a card. And I'll just play Forest and pass turn.
This is gonna have to do. Island and pass.
All
This
right.
is some good clean magic right here. I like this pod.
Okay, let's go.
Not
In response, I passed my turn.
Dork bear. Some kind of mana.
Oh
dork
no,
bear.
not happening.
And here's
Wait,
a
isn't the
Simic
Drover of the
Signet.
Mighty? Is he wearing a bear skin? No, that can't be it.
I passed from here. I played a Signet.
Oh, busted. Busted. Kill him.
Ramping on
I'll play a
turn
Signet
2.
pass. To you, Justin.
All right. Untap, draw. 2 and Ayula.
Well, it's a nice. That's a nice turn 2 play though.
He's getting first blood.
I get a cookie, right? Or a pot of honey.
Draw.
I think you'll get some +1/+1 counters. That's what you'll get as your reward.
I didn't say I had bears in my hand.
Oh, okay.
I have a bear.
He calls his bears, but that's the only bear he runs.
What
Right.
Island
It's
into
actually
Guardian Idol.
Guardian
bearded
Idol.
men.
It's unbearably false.
All right. And come on, land. Hey, we hit a swamp. All right. I guess it's time to play Kadena. Because Kadena means I play morphs. And when I play morphs, I get to draw cards. And that's what this deck enjoys. So
Oh, that's what it does.
I'm going to lay
huh.
down my best
a willbender.
morph first. You know, got my nice morph tokens, so you know what they are. You know, because I might manifest some things too. And draw a card. Pass from here. As my
All
camera
right.
doesn't focus
Untap,
properly. It's giving
Draw.
me-
Oh, we assembled Mardu. We lived the dream.
It's
We
there.
did it. I never thought I'd be here. Turn 3, Mardu, naturally. Let's play a Commander's Sphere for 3, and then with the remaining 2, we'll put out a Cranial Plate. And
Solid.
pass.
All right. Untap.
I'm in prime
Draw.
Vanoblast. Oh, no one else is red. Okay, sweet.
All right. Well, what's Kadena's power toughness?
Kadena is a 3/3.
Oh, that's.
I think she wants to be a little bigger. I think I'm gonna turn her into a tree. She's a 0/4 tree folk with no abilities.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Looking at my hand. All right.
Ooh.
That is what she is.
Yeah, and I think that's enough damage. I'm not even gonna attack.
Whoa, benevolent. Giveth, taketh.
The
Also
queen,
take it.
the queen just sits in her forest munching on her For honeypot.
Yeah. She rules justly.
Correct.
Island pass.
Oh no,
I'm
he's
pretty
almost
sure
to
that's
5.
that's all he does until he gets to 5.
Watch out, guys. Cancel. He's
Yeah.
got cancel.
All right, guess we miss land drops and we play a morph.
Oof.
There we are.
Hard cast that morph. Hard
Yep.
morph that morph.
Yeah, well, that'll be my next turn, so get ready. Pass.
Alright,
Actually,
untap,
no,
draw.
yeah. I'm gonna pass.
Whoa,
Sorry, I was
whoa,
gonna. I
whoa.
forgot I have a combat. We're gonna swing at the guy who turned my thing into a tree.
Oh.
That's legitimate. I will
Right.
take 2.
So yeah. Okay, now you can go, Shannon.
Alright.
I'm not saying I
Draw.
deserve it.
Right.
He
I gotta say, I
understands.
recently went from slippers to like chanclas or like flip flops, and I don't like the fact that my toes are cold right now.
That Chicago life. What are you gonna do?
right.
It's beautiful out, but just like I don't know, it's like everything else on my foot is warm except my toes are just like chilly.
Alright, I'm gonna play an Etchings of the Chosen. I'm gonna name Knights. So it enters the battlefield. I choose a creature type. I choose Knights, and then creatures I control of that type get +1/+1. Also, I can sack a creature of that type, Knights, to give target creature I control indestructible until the end of turn.
Glorious.
And then we'll follow that up with an Heirloom Blade, and we will pass the turn.
That makes a soldier, right? Is that
No,
one or
this,
no?
It's
this
the-
one is when the creature dies, I reveal and
Yeah,
I
okay.
find another creature of a similar type. Put it in my
All right. There's too many sideways swords.
Art alone doesn't do the trick.
I can't
guess
keep
should
'em.
announce that one.
No, it's all
You know,
good.
I
It's all
shouldn't
good.
assume literally everyone plays Heirloom Blade. Only I do.
When you're playing
Alright.
tribal.
That's true. I
Sure.
just use it in an aristocrat deck sometimes.
Hmm.
Just why not? Draw a card when a thing dies.
There is a lot of things out there. God, I'm not too excited about this, but 3, I'm gonna bring out Vivian. I'm gonna look at some cards on the top of your deck. Champion of the
Are
Wilds.
there no bears in your hand? Unbelievable.
I'm not joking you.
What kind of bear deck is this?
It's a Chicago Cubs style.
Right.
Anyway, I'll -2 her to look at the top 3. Exile 1 face down, put the rest on the bottom of my library. For as long as that card remains exiled, I may look at that card and I may cast it if it is a creature.
All
I
right.
used to live not too far from Wrigley Field here in Chicago, and it was all
See?
like baseball season was just a debacle. I'm right now. I live pretty close to the White Sox stadium, which no one goes to, so it's a lot.
It's
Nice.
better.
That's easier.
Yeah,
Nice.
Anyway, I'm done. Pass my turn.
excellent. Island pass.
Almost online there,
This is
I
very
see.
stressful.
I am.
Very stressful with the mono blue Drago player. Oh, Thryx has flash. Oh, okay. Yeah,
All right.
that makes sense.
So here's my 2-turn setup for what is probably one of the worst plays. I am going to flip over my Ice Feather Aven to bounce my own commander back to my hand.
we
Result.
did it.
Oh, that's spicy.
So we get rid of the Lignify because I need to be able
The
to.
Lignify dies.
Yep, Lignify.
Your
goes
commander
away.
is no longer
and
A tree.
Oki.
kill Vivian.
No longer Oki. Yep, that totally happens.
and now we're good. We're done.
Yeah.
You know, like
Listen, I got a card I can play. It might be a creature. I'm okay with it.
He
Right.
finally got a bear, y'all.
exactly.
I didn't say that.
And I'm
Spoiler
discarding for
alert:
hand
there's no
size limit,
bears in his
so
deck.
we'll pass.
Oh. All right. Untap, upkeep, and draw. Oh man. All right. Let's play a Goblin Gavalier. This is a 1/1 with trample, and he gets a +2/+0 for each equipment attached to this gobbo.
Yes, 130 fully. These are all budget decks, by the way.
Oh, that's Speedy?
Yes, I mean, I'm gonna
No,
say
130 Foley. He's one of the guys in the GMGC.
Oh, gotcha.
You got a follower, a fan in. That's pretty sweet. I'm gonna play a Sigarda's Aid. I can cast equipment with flash, and when they come into play, they automatically equip. So we're going to play the last card in my hand, which is a Storm Rider Rig. It gives a quick creature +1/+1, and then whenever a creature enters the battlefield, it equips to that creature. I may equip it to that creature. So we'll move this over to him due to Sigarda's Aid. So he's now pretty big. A 4/2, and then we will equip Heirloom Blade to make him much bigger.
Shannon.
Yeah.
That's the guy. If it's Speedy, that's the guy who loves to set up the intricate board states.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I hope I can impress. Right now, it just looks like I'm playing aggro, like a very traditional Gwyn deck.
Yeah.
But I will go ahead and pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Yeah, that's a thing. Well. I don't even know what to do.
You play a bear.
Listen, guys, I wish I had one. I really do. I'm just gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna harmonize.
Hey.
He's totally bluffing. He's waiting for a board wipe, and he's gonna bear it up.
I didn't even draw a land. That's how sad this is. I will discard Slice and Twain. And I will pass turn.
At the end of your turn, big shock. Gonna flash in Thryx.
Yay, good for you.
Yeah.
Stormy the normie.
Next turn is gonna be like Nezahal. I'm just gonna want to not play this game.
Then I'm gonna pay 5 for Unesh.
Hey! Oh no! Oh no!
Yep.
Uh-oh. All right. Who's gonna be able to pick your piles for you? You have to read them out to somebody, and then they get to pick.
I know.
That's pretty solid.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm having some serious lighting issues on my end.
Yeah, lighting's
hold it to the break.
Something. The whole process.
So there's that Unesh that we were talking about then.
Yeah, we were dreading about
Gotcha.
earlier. It's an Unesh deck in disguise.
Right. Does that make it my turn?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Man, we are.
Did Unesh not factor fiction when it came into play? I don't remember.
Oh, does it? Is it
It does.
other,
It does trigger off itself. Yeah.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah,
Never
so
mind.
you do have. Yep. Who would you like to try and make piles through the magic of the internet? How about make the chat? Oh, let's have the chat make the piles.
Right.
All right.
They will never come to a consensus.
It'll be so much.
I got Alhamret, 2 islands, and Heraldic Banner. And then I guess you could pick Shannon.
Oh man.
Oh,
Heraldic is a 3-mana mixed mana of any color, gives presumably Sphinxes +1/+0.
Yeah.
And then all Harmonic Eye, you draw extra cards, which I don't think you actually draw off of Unesh. So I think, but you're in blue. Let's do all Hammeret and then the rest. All Hammeret in one pile and then the rest in the other.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the value.
Okay.
All right.
So you get 2 lands and a mana rock. Okay.
Yeah.
He has big dumb creatures. He needed that boost.
Well,
Next time, chat'll decide for me. They were pretty
right.
dumb.
I got discard.
Oh, you know you got to discard.
discard an island. So I got an island, and I'll hop.
Yes,
in.
we got him. We got him. We won him. By the way, I'm still hellbent. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm taking my turn, kind of, sort of. I drew a card, played Kadena from my hand, and then gonna play a morph in hopes to draw a land. Let's go ahead and just throw one down there. See what we get. And yes, we hit our land drop. Here is an island, and I got a 2/2 flyer that's most likely gonna be a blocker. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Untap. Keep and draw. Let's pay 6 for Sir Gwen.
There she is.
Oof.
And then this thing does not give haste, unfortunately. That is the wrong rig. What am I thinking of? Strider rig? Man. Whoops. All right. Let's go to equip. I guess cranial plating to Sir Gwen. Doesn't really matter. Sir Gwen's not going to be attacker, but we will go to combat. We will swing Goblin at, I don't know, man. There's so, does that flyer have Death Touch?
My flyer?
Yeah.
No, it's just a 2/2 flyer.
Okay, just curious. We're going to swing at you, Austin.
What have I done?
A 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is a 9, 3.
9/3.
Oof.
And I
guess...
will lose a life and draw a card due to Sir Gwyn.
Does it have first strike or any keywords that I should be aware
No,
of?
its only combat ability is that it has trample.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I'm going to double block it in hopes of killing it with 4 power and toughness.
4 power and toughness. All right, so it'll kill those 2 things and trample you for 5 damage.
Yep.
It will die, and then the heirloom blade will trigger, which I'll reveal cards off the top of my deck until I reveal either a goblin or a warrior and put that card in my hand. So we hit a human shaman. That was Valduk. We'll keep going. Bunch of stuff. We got a human knight, Danitha. Keep going. Let's keep going. Hitting a bunch of lands and equipment. Some removal. A lot of removal. Oh boy, a lot of removal.
Oof.
All right, we got a goblin engineer. So a goblin engineer will go to my hand.
Okay.
All right, I think that's gonna be. I'll put all this stuff on a Sir Gwen, since it all has equip knight for 0.
Right,
so
equip
all the
knight
stuff will go
0.
to Sir
Might as
Gwen,
well.
and then we will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Hey, guess what? It's
drew a bear?
I did.
I'm so excited. Dude, I'm so excited. Is it a classic, just vanilla 2/2 for 2 like Runeclaw bear?
No. No. It's a striped bear. When it enters the battlefield, I get to draw a card.
Oh, okay.
So maybe I'll hit a land and not have to discard. I did. And I will give Ayla 2 counters with my bear.
Totally worth.
Ayla Swole.
Yep. And then I'm going to pass turn. I'm so scary, I know. I'm the bears that are tranquilized with, in the wintertime besides. So we're hibernating and real just tired.
Ooh.
Play island per
feathered
turn.
sandals. I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna play a prognostic sphinx.
All right.
4.
Remind me. Is that
In
the one
my
you can just put a card?
piles, I got Conduit of Ruin, Hedron Archive, Tomorrow, Azumi's Familiar, and an island.
And who are you choosing?
Chat.
No, chat.
What was the
All
first
right.
card before Hedron?
The Conduit of Ruin, the one that makes your first spell cost 2 levels.
Oh.
Wow. All right, so I'm gonna let's put Conduit of Ruin in one pile. Yeah, and then like that.
Just like that?
Yep.
Conduit or the rest?
Yep.
Farfig Nugan.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm really glad we didn't give him a Harmut's archive a second ago.
Right.
Taking,
I know. I'd think of the exact same thing.
Taking conduit. And then
Yeah,
for
yeah.
4,
All right, he gave up. He's going for the tutor.
For 4, no, it's just a cost reduction, really. For 4, I'm going to cast Rush of Knowledge, which is going to let me draw cards equal to the highest CMC of permanents I control, which is 6.
Whew.
So I'm going to draw 6 cards.
Yeah, go ahead.
And
This is
By all means.
fine.
that is some spicy mustard right there.
I'm just hearing self-mill for 6.
I'll go to combats. That flyer's dead over there, Austin? Or you still got the flyer?
Yeah, I've got nothing.
I sent it.
All right. So,
My Gavalier gabbled the heck out of it.
I'm rolling to see who I attack, just so you know. I'm gonna send the Thryx at you, Shannon.
Okay.
You don't got any flyers, do you? I can't really.
I don't. I have
Alright,
Ace
sweet.
or Gwen.
And then the Unesh is coming at you, Justin.
All right. How much is that one? 5?
4. No, they're both 4.
Okay.
1, and I'm gonna move to discard. 2, 3, 1.
All right, I'm down to 36 with 4 Kevin damage.
7. All right, I'm
Gotta
discarding.
keep an eye on that flyer.
I'm discarding said Heraldic Banner, a counterspell, Sphinx of the Final Word, Concentrate, and Reality Shift. And Pastor
Those were some pretty good cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
it's a bit of a concern.
I'm really worried about his hand now.
Yeah, exactly. When he
Reality
discarded
Shift.
some good cards like that, you just wonder what he kept.
I just got beefcakes. That's all I got.
Okay, so
You're like, this isn't a creature. Get rid of this.
actually, I have to tap a little differently. We're gonna go Beast Whisper,
Ooh, yes.
and this is
Oh, that's pretty good.
it is pretty
Cool.
good.
Alright.
In hopes that when I play this morph right now, I can draw a land.
I believe in you.
So I get to draw 2 cards here, which is nice. Neither of which
Seems like you're cheating.
are lands.
Did you get it?
Wah wah. Okay. Still have
yeah,
a nice
yeah.
nice 7. But we'll pass from here. No attacks. Everyone else has crazy good creatures.
Okay, I'm
You're a
untapping
liar.
this, sir. I'm drawing for turn. And we are going to, we'll play this 2-mana Stonehaven Outfitter. This 2/2 core Artificer ally gives other equipped creatures +1/+1, and when an equipped creature I control dies, I draw a card.
Oh,
So
yeah.
this ended up being Voltron. I tried to not make it just classically swing Voltron, but like she's so enormously big.
Yeah, she's no
insane.
joke.
All right, she's a 5/5.
What's the name of the
6,
creature you
7,
played?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Me?
15, 16.
No,
She's
the
a
ally.
16. I'm sorry, what?
What's the name of the ally that you played?
Stonehaven Outfitter.
Stonehaven Outfitter. Okay, continue.
16. She's a 16. 5, 6, 7, 8. She's a 16/9. Giggity.
It's pretty good.
Vigilance Menace. So
Oh, no.
we will.
No trample?
That's
so
all?
the only the other guy had trample.
Bush League.
Do you have that Planeswalker over there? Or did you roll it to?
Oh, my Planeswalker's been super dead.
Yeah, I hit it with
Okay.
the.
I figured that'd be a really fair way to send 16 commander damage with Menace.
Austin just sneezed at Vivian and she just kind of fell over.
Yeah, that was. That's what happens when you have a small flyer.
All right, Kevin, you're still at 40. So. Actually,
Hey.
let's before we actually no, that's fine. Yeah, we'll go to combat and we'll swing at you for 16 Vigilant Menace.
Yep. It's that menace, that
Chalk.
stupid menace.
I'll lose a life and draw a card if Sir Gwen. I also lost a life and drew last turn, so I think I might actually be at 35 and I'll be going to 34 here.
Gotcha. So I'm assuming no blocks since it has menace, and that'll put you at 24.
Yes, indeed, with 16 delicious commander damage.
Woof.
Yeah.
I will second main play a Paradise Mantle, which will equip to Stonehaven for free due to Sigarda's aid. She's so helpful. And then we'll play a. No, we won't. We have flash, so we will pass the turn, Justin.
All right.
Feel free to bear it up.
Well, I want to, but I feel like I actually need to play Nevin Rawls Disc.
Oh no!
Oh, oh, oh no! That's pretty good.
Yeah. I can't untap it. I don't have any cool
Right.
tricks.
There's no bear. There's no Pestermite bear.
No Pestermite bear. No. Yeah. And then my bears will do a little dance, and that's
Sing a
it.
little
Pass turn.
song.
Oof.
Dancing
All right,
bears. I dig it.
Oh, that disc is troublesome.
I mean,
Yeah,
Maybe.
worry about
when
the
it
disc.
untaps.
You know what? Big Blue Beefcakes just knows one thing, and that is Big Blue Beefcakes.
Deploy a flying fatty. Is it going to be a Sphinx? I can't remember what we. Oh, it was a Conduit of Ruin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm gonna tap 4 for Sphinx of Uthun. I'm gonna do his trigger first.
I like it.
Yeah.
3, 4,
Factor
5.
fiction plus factor fiction.
Yep. So the 5 I got on the board are gonna be a pretty generic Cerulean Sphinx, Island, Felwarstone, Lazatep Plating, and Chancellor of the Spires.
Mm.
Who are we targeting?
You, Austin, since
Okay.
everyone else got it.
Let's go ahead and put Lazatep's plating with the Felwar stone in the island. And then you can put the other 2 in a pile.
I'll take that pile.
Right.
Second pile from Unesh's trigger. Island, Warden of Avos Isle, Island, and Soul Ring.
I think I'll just continue with this one since we're already going.
Yeah.
Yeah, just split them 2 and 2, so right down the middle there.
All right. I'll take the ring and the island.
Okay.
All right. I shall. Oh, damn! I'm not gonna cast that into stupid.
Yeah. I was like, okay, play.
Please
go
don't. I'd
Nah.
make you take that back.
ahead.
I'm good with beefcakes dying, so I'm gonna see how this goes for me. Tapping 2 for Sphinx of Foresight.
Another Sphinx.
How many sites? Untenable.
I got Jace's Ingenuity Island, Sphinx of Jwar Isle, and Sphinx.
Hoda.
Use Get Austin since we're, since we're already here.
Oh yeah, sorry. I've been watching chat. Foley got me with the me and the GF sometimes run Strider harness. GF is Gas Lord of Fugue.
Let's move the
that's
island
hilarious.
to the end with the other Sphinx, and split it like that. Those two.
I'll take the pile with Ingenuity and Cloud Reader.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move to combats, and
The
then
puns.
I'll send Prognostic Sphinx at you, Shannon, and I'll scry 3 from his trigger.
That is fair. I don't judge you at all.
Putting 2 at the bottom with its scry.
And no flyers. What's its power?
3/5.
So Shannon, you're taking 3. Is that what I'm?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I am taking that 3.
Okay.
Oof. Flying is not in my wheelhouse.
No.
If I was green-black, I'd have that 4/4 flyer.
1, 2,
All
3,
right.
4, 5, 6.
I'll just wait till like turn 15 and casually hurricane.
When we're all dead except for you.
No,
Bears in the
I'll be
ground,
dead.
Bring down.
7, 6, 7. All right, I'm discarding Fellwarstone Island. What's his face? The All-Seeing, the said Conduit,
no.
and an
Right.
So,
and Passerooski.
Kevin, you kept the Lazatep plating, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I kind of zoned out for most of those, so I'm not. I mean, it's my own fault. So, but I did hear Lazatep plating. Okay, that's the one thing I got.
Gotcha.
That's
yeah,
gonna get
yeah.
me. Gonna get me.
All right. So even though this is a morph land, we're gonna play the Zotaic Cavern. Face up. Tap 2 mana to cast a Rampant Growth. So Rampant Growth will go grab me a basic, and just to shortcut a bit, I believe I'm also gonna cast something else that
2
will
spells a turn. What are
not.
you?
I know. I'm
Spike?
finally playing some magic here. We're gonna
what's
go.
the storm count?
We're gonna go Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, of my own. In hopes
She'll probably be way
to
better over on your side.
Grab a
He's gonna hit 3 bears. Watch this.
creature. I
3
guess.
bears!
So I'll do that after. But basically, I think I don't know if I want to play a morph. Maybe I do. I'm gonna play a morph and draw 2. So we'll grab the land
Man,
first.
That's tough. That's a tough decision. Should I just play something for free and draw 2 or not?
Right, exactly. Do I want to just lose it? You know, is that something I'm willing to have happen?
Is there a counter spell that can be morphed down into a 2/2? What is going on?
He's got the counter activated ability.
Oh man, I do not know anything about morph cards at all.
Right. Well, when they get flipped up, I'll just explain them to you. How's that sound? You
You're
know?
like, here's how you're getting blown out.
Right.
Take a seat.
It only costs me 20 mana and 3 turns, but I got there. I'm
What?
passing.
All right.
Okay. Quick check says you have 1 mana open, Austin, and
I-
Kevin, you have what is that artifact?
Guardian Idol. It's a mana rock.
Okay. And you have no other mana right now.
Nope, just colorless.
So I draw
Okay.
my 2.
I am going to pay 2 to
Feel 3.
deploy a Sure Strike Trident. That is going to come into play. I can play it with Flash to disregard as aid.
Yep.
Come into play auto equip. So we're going to equip that to Sir Gwen, Hero of Ashvale. And then I think we're going to. Man, I kind of don't want to do this. I don't want to be like Dirty Rotten. But I also don't want to get Nev disked at the same time. Decisions.
I
Mhm.
appreciate
don't-
the white
if I
border
don't-
on your Nev disc as well.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
actually probably the most tilting part is that it's white borders. So I think.
I don't mind white bordered cards at all.
All right, well,
Play what I got.
Hey,
but I feel like if I don't flunge at Kevin here, he's gonna have Lazatep plating, which is gonna just ruin the rest of my game.
all it does is make things
Maybe
untargetable.
it gives you Hexproof. I had to look on my phone. Like it gives you Hexproof,
Yeah.
which is gonna make it a tad difficult to sure strike you out of the game. I will unfortunately. Sorry.
Oh, your audio is cutting out a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, my audio is cutting out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep.
Yeah, I
you're
was apologizing to Justin for this. I'm gonna tap Sir Gwen and unattach Sure Strike Trident to deal 17 damage to Justin.
So put him
What
from
card is
Okay.
the Sure Strike Trident.
that? Yeah. Let me look
Yeah.
this nonsense
So
up.
it deals damage equal to the power of Sir Gwen, which is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Oh, it's actually 18. I miscounted. Apologies.
So just doing 18 damage to him.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No big
Wow.
Right.
deal.
All right. Put you down to 16.
Okay, I will untap to start my turn.
Oh, that
and
was
we
like an end
will
step
draw.
thing, so you get
Yeah,
to
that
do
was
it
an
Yeah,
end
again.
that was
step.
all at instant
Oof.
speed from Cigarda.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So we'll re-equip Sure Strike Trident, and then we will fling it. You know, we can just have fun. Fling it at Kevin anyways. And
Oh.
become arch
I
enemy.
I was ready to
That's
enter
great
the
fun.
scoop phase.
Right.
And then become. I could fling it at Austin and be supreme arch enemy. And that's how I want to play Magic always.
Sure.
Leave
Go
everyone
ahead.
alive with all of their resources. Maybe let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger before I plunge it at you. No. All right, I'll go to. Well, I gotta go combat first. And two blocker. I'm sorry, Justin. You have 2 blockers, right? So I can't kill you.
I've got
Kevin,
5
you have
blockers
4
if you can't
blockers.
tell.
Oh man, counting is tough. So we will just swing at you, Austin. It's like Death Toucher.
Exactly. Can't wait to do something like that.
Here comes the bamboozling.
You're gonna explain to me how this was a huge mistake.
Right. No, I don't think that that's gonna be at all what we want it to be. No, none of this does anything, so I will just be blocking with 2 of them.
Okay.
It doesn't have trample.
I don't have trample. So
Yeah, I didn't think you had trample.
LOL.
So there they go. They're gone.
I will
Down to
lose a life and draw a card, going down to 30.
Yes.
And then we will play a. God, the disc. We should play.
Don't worry about
Nothing
it.
to give haste. No, I guess we're good. We're good here. Well, we'll play this Temple of Silence Scrying 1.
Sure.
We'll put that in the bottom, and then we will pass the turn.
Yes. All right. Draw my card for the turn. Shua. Okay. Well, we'll start this off. Let's pop the disc.
Oh, what
Oh,
is
wow.
this about?
No.
I have a bit of a response.
Who's shocked?
Which is flash in a morph. Draw 2.
Sure.
And then yeah, just let things die.
You can flash in morphs. Oh, because of
Vivian.
Vivian.
Right.
Yeah. And Vivian stays.
Right, we'll throw the
And
Sure
Vivian
Strike Trident
stays,
at
yes.
Austin. We'll throw the Sure Strike Trident.
It's
at
only
Austin.
fair.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's
Can-
happening.
Can we talk about it? I don't.
It blows up all non-lands.
How much was that? 18 or was it more?
It was still 18. I didn't play any single artifact. That
Alright.
destroys non-lands, correct?
Yeah.
It destroys, artifacts, creatures, and enchantments.
Okay, so I'll sack Commander Sphere to draw a card, and I'll have 2 equipped creatures dying, so I'll draw twice off of Stonehaven Outfitter, and then my Heirloom Blade will trigger, which I will cascade into a human or knight to put into my hand. Which will be a nope. A Quicksmith Genius goes to hand. We did it. We're back up to 7 cards. That's all I really wanted to do.
There you go.
Just go from 0 to 7 in Mardu.
That's all you need. I'll pay 1. Soul Ring.
You got it.
I will trying to decide.
No, good call, Breffen. I didn't draw before blockers. I don't think I have any spot removal in here. A little bit. A little bit.
And then, I'm actually going to pay 5, and I'm going to cast Vanquisher's Banner.
Naming what?
Oh, you're right.
I'm going to name bears.
Sure dies. You're right, Breffen.
All right, bears get +1/+1 when you cast more.
Yes, they do.
They actually have a bit more value now.
Yeah. All right, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Hey. All right. Island for turn. Tap 1. Soul Ring.
There you go.
And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The old post board wipe soul rings.
Did
you know?
everyone hold on to the soul ring until the disc popped? Son of a gun.
Just wait
And-
till my turn, Shannon.
Pass.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, tap
Look at that
one.
breath.
So, no, I don't got it. No soul ring here. Okay. What do we even do? None of this does anything ever. Why am I playing this deck? No.
Because you like drawing cards.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I do.
And
like
it's
drawing
done that
cards.
well. It's done that well.
It's drawn a few, couple. You know. What do we even? That's 6 mana. I mean, the real thing makes me just want to like replay my commander and pass, but I mean, maybe we do something a little bit better than that. So
It's a teensy bit.
counting all the cards in my hand, I'm gonna see. I have 8 cards in hand, so I don't want to discard. So we're just gonna go with a Leyline of Anticipation. So that things have flash.
Simple plan.
I can't
later.
wait to see what
You are
happens.
correct, Speedy.
Right. And we're gonna plus Vivian to give no creatures, all those abilities and pass.
Exciting. All right. I accidentally drew an extra card. Breffin reminded me that Sir Gwen did not actually die, so I did not get a trigger off of Stonehaven. So I put that over here, but I'll draw it for turn.
Gotcha.
So I'm back. We're back. So I did not make it to 7 cards in hand. Therefore, seppuku. I will kill myself now.
Shame scoop.
All right. We will play a Goblin Engineer, and we're gonna go put. Let's try and some. This deck was supposed to be doing some shenanigans and
Lord.
stuff.
Yeah, he
So we
sounded
will
like he's
put-
using Radio Shack equipment.
Oh, can you not hear me?
We can. You just sound like you're a bubble.
He sounds okay to me.
Yeah, I mean, he sounds fine. I don't.
Oh,
Should I turn him up or?
Yeah. What's the dealio? What's the dealio with
it
my
sounds
mic
okay now. Yeah, it sounds okay now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we will just put a Avison's Collar into the bin. As soon as we find it, there it is. So we'll put that into the graveyard, and then of course the Goblin Engineer for a red and a tap can sacrifice an artifact to return a artifact with CMC 3 or less from graveyard to battlefield.
Sure.
We
I'll
will
trust
then-
you.
Yeah, that's what the Goblin Engineer does. And the Avison's Collar just says when a creature dies, make a spirit.
When a human dies. When
When an equipped
dies.
human dies.
All right, we'll play an Ancestral Blade, which is like
Which is a
flare
soldier.
husk. It's a
That's
it's a
the
white
one I
soldier.
was thinking of.
It comes in with a 1/1 white soldier, and it gives it +1/+1, so it's effectively a 2/2. I'll just put a 2 on it to make it easy. And then we will run out a Sigh of the Shinobi, which when a creature enters, I did that in the wrong order. And that's just gives a creature +1/+1. And when a creature ETBs, it'll auto-equip. I have the option to auto-equip it. So I'm done after that.
All right. Untap. Draw. Shua. Let's start off with
Here they all come.
4. I'll play Ayla. I'll
back.
draw a card thanks to Vanquisher's Banner.
Pretty good.
Yep.
He was playing rope-a-dope with us the whole time.
I have been. Yeah,
I
cop
should have
man.
finished him off.
How big is the engineer?
The Engineer, I think, is like a 1/3.
It's a 1/2, sorry.
1/2.
But
Yeah.
he can do his
1,
thing at
2.
instant speed, right?
He
he
has summoning
needs to-
sickness currently, so he is
Yeah.
vulnerable to getting bared right
Right.
now.
So I can punch him.
Yes.
I also think you need a red mana, or is that the other one?
That's true. Also, which
Yeah,
I do
you need
not
a red
have.
mana. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this cute little bear called a werebear.
Ah, yes, werebear.
Wait, that one is a mana dork, isn't it? Or
It
like-
is!
Yes, I knew there was one. I knew there was
And
one.
I'll draw a card.
And eat my goblin engineer.
No, yeah, I'm gonna punch him.
Oh,
Hmm.
Yeah, Ayla will punch him.
my
And
mistake
There we
has
go.
resulted in you having a bear still. Terrible.
and sadly, I have to discard down again.
Oh, poor you.
I knew.
I am so depressed. I'll discard Rabbit Bite. Because
Chomp.
chomp. Yep. And I'll pass turn. That'll be all.
And then your turn. I'm gonna flash in the biggest of beefcakes, Thryx.
It's back.
Here he is, all the value.
I think
Island for
fully you know
turn.
every single card of Magic that starts with G and F. This is great.
That's the excitement he brings to the table.
In case anybody cares, Werebear does have Threshold.
Stream's going well. Thanks for
So
asking.
it's a big mana dork, isn't it? It's a 3/3.
Yeah, he'll be a 5/5.
Oh,
Let's go 5.
Yikes.
Tap 5 for Art of the Ideal. Whenever it untaps, reveal a top card of my library. If it's an art land, put it onto the battlefield with a manifestation counter on it. It is also an enchantment in addition to its other type.
That happens.
Cool.
5
Exciting.
minis. For sure. I will tap for 4, and I'm going to cast Precognitive Perception, draw 3 cards, but it has addendum, and it says if I cast it during my main phase and said scry 3, then draw 3. So I'm going to scry 3, and though, oof, that's a good card.
just classically blue things.
I'll put 1 on the bottom, then I'll draw 3, and then 2, 3, and that's all right. I will send Thryx at Neverall's disc Justin.
Punishment.
For some reason, it sounded like you said you were throwing lemons at me.
He's throwing a bag of lemons at you.
Was that 4?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
And then
I
pass
am
it-
at 12.
Hmm. You said you were done after that, or?
Indeed,
Yeah,
sir.
I said pass you.
All right. What are we looking at? Okay. Everything I need to do is probably at instant speed, or so I've heard. Except for one thing. One thing I need to do at sorcery speed is recast my commander. I think that's first and foremost. So 6 mana, I'll leave a blue open because none of it matters. I will get my first morph down. So we'll go ahead and play that one out. Draw a card. And yeah, we'll hit a land. Kind of regretting what land I left untapped, but we're good.
Liar. That's a scornful egotist. I know it.
Right.
He's so scornful in there.
I think
I
we're
can hear him
okay,
whispering,
though.
disc.
Grasp of fate. Come on.
Yeah.
You good after
so
that, Austin?
I am good. That is I'm gonna plus up Vivian, but I don't know if that's gonna like do anything.
Okay.
Also, Shannon, the 130 Foley is quite possibly the nicest being in the world. He is a
Is
delight.
the what?
He's the nicest human being in the world. He is a delight to be around.
I'm loving him in the chat. I love it.
Although I will say this, it's one time when I moved, he helped me move, and he went from having nothing to do at all. But then once I moved to the 4th floor of a building with no elevator, around the 3rd trip
Ooh.
up, he miraculously remembered he had a date to go on.
Yeah. That's rough. That's rough. That's a tough move.
Because I was like, hey, you guys, he's like, oh, I'm free all day. And then like 2 or 3 trips up, he's like, oh man, I just remembered I had a date tonight. I'm like, all right, man, get out.
Something going on here. All right, let's play a daring archaeologist. When that comes into play, I return an artifact from graveyard to hand. I'll choose Avacyn's Collar. Also, Shy of the Shinobi will auto-equip, making it a 4/4.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will. I guess it's a 4/4. And Slinking Sorcerer is a 3/3 or a 3/4.
It is a 3/3.
All right.
Why do you ask?
We will attack. I will attack.
Suspicious question. Well, that's Side of the
We're
Shinobi's
attacking
a
at
pretty
Vivian?
sweet card.
Okay.
I
see
guess.
you.
Well, I guess Kevin can kill it like casually whenever he feels like it.
What's your guys' power anyway?
4/4.
4/4.
It's a 3/3 with a Side of Shinobi +1/+. Gosh, but I kind of don't want it to get killed by a bear or 2 bears, a group of bears. Get mugged by a bunch of bears.
Can we be called a gaggle of bears?
A bum rush of bears. How big is your blocker, Kevin?
4/5.
Oh my gosh! Swing at the Planeswalker, Austin's Planeswalker. 4/4.
What do we
Gaggle.
want to do here?
I live by a really big park in Chicago.
Wait, what am I
and
doing? It doesn't have. I don't know why I'm doing that. That does not have haste.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And none of us questioned
I got
it.
so excited that I right now I think every equipment I have is Strider Harness for some reason.
Yeah.
Every single equipment is a Strider Harness because I got so excited for that card and have not seen it yet. I'm just gonna pass the turn after wasting everybody's time.
I have a response at your end step. I'm gonna flash in a morph and draw a card.
Nice.
Oh wow, here we go. Just chain them. Just
Yep.
chain them together.
Every turn it costs 0.
Speaking of gaggles, I live by a really big park in Chicago, and one time I saw a woman stealing a goose from the park.
Oh
Why
my.
not?
She played the goose game, that's what it was, and she's just getting back at it, you know?
And the funny thing is, this little girl was like walking with her mother, like, I don't know, 10 feet behind her. And she's like, oh, look, mommy, she has a new friend. In my head, I'm just like, shit.
She was just looking to make dinner.
All right.
Man, I am playing that. I'm playing through that Untitled Goose Game, and I feel just like an absolute monster.
Right.
After
so
That's
every,
he's
like,
a
stage. You're just like
terrible.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Right.
Austin, do you have
Walking
anything
like a
else?
little boy
Or...
in a
No,
garage.
that's it.
Cool.
That's anytime I have a response here, it's gonna be that. That's my. That's
All right.
all I'm doing.
I'll draw my card. Sure. What's the biggest thing on the board?
Oh my gosh, here we go.
4/5, I think.
Yeah, 4/5
Okay.
Thryx.
Yeah.
Thryx's?
No,
Is there?
well, they're both 4/5. Yeah, 4/5.
yeah.
The Arbiter and Thryx is 4/5.
Sorry, yeah, they're both 4/5.
Okay.
Zuri's predation does not make bears, Justin.
I know. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to float a colorless. I'm going to play the cutest bear cub.
Right.
Aww.
It's so cute. And I'm going to actually give 2+1 counters to the werebear.
So
And I'll draw a card off banner.
Werebear's pretty strong.
Dude, that is a big bear. Oh.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What is it at now?
7/7.
Oof.
And then I am actually going to, because I really wanted to hit a land and I didn't. I'm going to pay 3. I'm going to cast Kadama's Reach.
Okay.
And I'll hunt for a forest and tapped. And then 1 into my hand.
It's a nice classic card.
Classic boring moves.
It's pretty good though.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Then I'll play my land for the turn.
There you go. You got your land.
And yes, I did. And then I am going to pay 3, and I'm actually going to tap my werebear for the 3rd mana.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I know.
Insult him.
What is happening? I'm going to actually
Continue,
cast a
Jim.
Pale Bears, and
Island
werebear.
Walk, look out! I'm done.
He's going to punch Thryx. Werebear will.
Oh.
Upsetting.
Oh
Ooh.
boy.
Now you got that island walk bear.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Ruh-roh.
I don't need to do any more damage. I feel like I've put the target on my head appropriately enough.
Fully K and T are the best bears.
Our group has a nickname we call K&T Fun. They're a
Anyway.
delight.
I pass.
All right.
Play a morph.
Draw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's. If you're not playing Magic, if you're not going for the playing Magic here. All right. Tap
Yeah.
1. I'm gonna cast High Tide.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Omniscience. Let's do it. Come on, Captain.
Yeah, go ahead. High tide.
9. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10. Oh, that's not even that much. Sexy Pants is back. I got 1 blue floating. 2, 4, 6, 8.
I'll just put this out now.
No response.
Six.
Are there a lot of bears with flash?
I think there's
are
only
there
one.
any bears with flash? Okay.
Yeah.
Right, one
Sudden
bear,
bear?
with flash.
What is it?
You know what? I'm not even gonna count. I'm gonna do 1 take back.
Silverback?
Not cast Thryx.
Okay. You're gonna cast something else instead of Thryx?
Yeah. So what I got here. So that's 7.
So, anyways, omniscience.
Oh,
2,
hey,
4, 6,
it's
8,
magic time.
10.
Thanks for the host.
Actually, that doesn't make a difference. Like that. 10. I'm gonna cast Cloud Reader Sphinx. Flying, whenever flying attacks, I can draw a card.
Damn.
Oh, Wind Reader. Oh, wow. Okay, that's
Yeah.
really.
It's gonna go to that 7. So then I got 2, 6, 8. So I got 1 floating.
I'm sorry, which Sphinx is that? You said
Wind Reader.
Wind Reader. Okay. I heard Cloud Reader.
I might have said that because I am slow.
You do have that in your hand. I know that much.
He definitely has that in his hand. Let's not
Yeah.
lie to ourselves.
We knew.
What is all this suspicion?
It was Unesh revealing.
And then I'm gonna tap for 5 and cast Jason's Ingenuity and draw 3.
All right, Jace's Ingenuity.
Kevin, I think we all agree that you have enough cards at this point. You get-
That's never possible. And then just you're at the highest life total, Shannon. I'm gonna swing Arbiter of the Ideal at you, and then
I'll take it. I'll take it all.
How much is it?
so you got 4.
4.
Okay.
1,
26.
1, 2, 3, 4,
There we
5,
go.
6, 7, and they got 7 cards in hand. Go right ahead.
Oh,
Actually, no, because I got a
No.
draw trigger from Sexy.
from the
Wind
attacking,
Reader.
yeah.
Yeah. And I shall discard an island and go ahead.
Morph. Draw a card.
Kevin, if you didn't draw a bunch of cards, you wouldn't have to discard.
Yeah,
Exactly.
self-mill.
One of my mainstays in our group is the fact that I
Lost you.
one of the things I prize the most is card draw above all else.
Yeah.
Right.
To the
Who doesn't
point of
love
just
card draw?
Barfing up extra cards. I see. I
It
see
is
you.
good.
So, where does this leave me? Got a bunch of nothing in hand. We're gonna minus Vivian. See what we hit. Go
Find
and
it.
look.
Outbear me.
And yep, that's a card that's gonna go down. These are gonna go on the bottom. go ahead and play a land, which is an Alchemist Refuge. Just another way to play it instant speed. I mean, I'm sure I've got enough going so far. And then it's going to be a Mystic Forge. So
That is true, Speedy. Nothing screams Kevin like big fatties and drawing cards.
Nice.
gonna go ahead and see what the top card of the library is, which is a it's a colorless spell because it's a morph.
Prove it.
Right. I'm proving it by increasing my morph count to 5. That's how I'm proving it. And drawing.
I want you to fan all of those face down cards.
Right, you want to
face
be able
up
to see them
when
all.
Justin regrowths his disc.
Right. And then you want to see what they do, which is nothing.
They're all forests. I'm on to you, Austin.
Yeah, they're all forests. Well, yeah, because I can play at instant speed for the rest of this, I will be passing from here.
All right, I will untap and draw for turn. Oh. Take a quick scan at the old Benarino. And we didn't hit a land, so Sir Gwen off the table right now. Let's play a Quicksmith Genius. This 3/2 says whenever an artifact enters a battlefield under my control, I may discard a card, and if I do, draw a card. So let's do that. Let's draw some cards. We'll play an Avacyn's Caller, triggering Quicksmith Genius to discard a card. We're going to discard this Grafted Exoskeleton because the Trident fun is over.
Oh no.
That's so terrible.
And
That's amazing.
we have cast a historic spell, so Daring Archaeologist, +1/+1 counter, bringing it up to a 5/5.
You got it.
Delicious.
So we will, I guess, let's look at our hand again real quick. Man, mana bases, how do they work? We'll pay 2 to equip Avacyn's Caller to, my gosh, there are so many morph creatures over there. Insane.
I now have 5 morph creatures, yes.
I now have, okay, anyways,
Well, that's what I got.
Let's make it a 4/3. I don't think I can do anything here. Kevin,
Yes.
kill that Planeswalker, please. I don't think it matters anymore. He has the artifact.
I've got the ley line, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's letting him do is the ley line.
Right.
Yeah, that is getting him a lot. Hopefully it'll. But okay, I'm gonna pass to Justin. This is all you, man. You got this.
All right,
We
so
believe in
you want me to eat all of those morph creatures, right? That's what you were saying?
Oh my gosh, if you can do that,
Nom,
that
nom,
would
nom,
be the
nom,
coolest
nom,
thing. He's gonna play some spell that's like make X bears.
I don't even need to do that. Forest. And we will go, I don't know what. 2 colorless and 2 more. I will play the Golden Bear. We'll name him Samuel. And
Sammy.
he will fight Kadena.
Oh, that's good. That seems to get to the root of the problem, actually.
Yes. So I have responses,
Surprise.
which is going to be Flash and a Morph.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Okay.
Look at the top card of my library. And is there anything else I want to play here?
Foy.
I think got plenty of mana. Kadena, who's fighting Kadena exactly? Is it Werebear?
Werebear, yeah.
Okay.
Rar.
Yeah.
What are werebear's creature types?
Human, bear, druid.
How much
Wow.
mana do you have available
That's
after
awesome.
this?
Diverse guy.
Right now, including Werebear, I have access to an additional 7 mana.
All right. And everything else is just a 2/2. Your other bears, right? They don't have any counters or 3/3s?
2/2, 2/2, 4/3.
Okay.
Well, actually, with Vanquisher's Banner, they're all 1 bigger.
Right. So okay, we'll just we'll be okay with Kadena dying. That's fine.
Wonderful. And Kadena was 3 power, right?
3 power, 3 toughness.
just so I can keep track of how much damage
Oh
Werebear
boy,
takes
Right.
from the
because there's gonna
punching.
be a lot of bear in here.
It's not gonna not be a lot.
Man, I feel like
Uh,
Austin was like deep into like a Bane of the Living in there. He decided to abstain.
All right. So then you have 6 morph creatures.
I have 6 morph creatures currently.
Okay. I can't kill them all.
Oh my gosh, Justin, we trusted you.
I'm trying.
Do you need to? Are they threatening
I mean,
you?
I don't
Like-
need. They might be. I don't know what they're hiding.
But like, why?
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm reading my own cards and I'm like, are you sure you want to kill him? Like,
Well, I mean, I don't know what's under those things.
right,
They
that's
could
the
be
threat of what could be, not what is.
Yes, get them
exactly.
while they're not scornful egotist.
Right.
Exactly. See, that's the fear right there. Nah, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna pay 4, and I'm gonna play my creature that I tucked away with Vivian so long ago,
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
Karametra's Acolyte.
Okay.
Not nearly as scary, and
Yeah, that'll produce mana eventually.
it will eventually produce mana.
Which will
Oh,
be
I never
fun.
drew my card off Golden Bear. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, you're fine.
Go for it. Golden Bear.
It's the Golden Bear.
Samuel?
Samuel.
Grizzly
I'll give him a
King.
name tag in a minute. Yeah, I'll. Ooh. I feel like I should attack while I've got it.
You do
Yeah,
have it.
I will attack. I will attack you, Austin, with my werebear. That's already got 3 points of damage.
Interesting.
Oh. Oh, he says he's
Very
gonna. You about to catch
interesting.
these bears. This one bear.
Well,
How big? What's his power?
7. It's a 7/7 right now.
Oh.
Well, 7/7 with 3 damage
Needs
on.
3 more.
I will respond by flipping up a Grim Haruspex
Yep.
so that now when my creatures die, I draw cards.
Haven't you drawn enough?
So that'll put me down to 5 morphs. No, I have not drawn enough.
See?
Filthy blue players. These filthy blue players.
Yeah, and I guess we'll just block with one of my morphs to
Sure.
draw a card. And it's just a 2/2, so you don't have to worry about it.
So werebear survives.
Werebear survives.
All right, and then second
was the
main, and then
morph?
I'll pass.
Oh, the morph was a Riptide.
Yeah, what was it?
Survivor. It's not anything.
All
It
right.
draws me 2 cards and discards 2 cards.
Untap.
Oh.
Did we lose some people, or is it on my end?
Lose everyone.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey.
Hello?
There you go.
Hey.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
like
rampant
Oliver-
growth at the end of my turn.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
but then that's it.
we just lost some. It came back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I untap, and then my Arbiter trigger is gonna reveal a Dreamstone Heat, and it comes into play, but it's also an enchantment in addition to being an artifact.
Okay.
Oh gosh, Arbiter of the Ideal. I knew it had something about resurrection, right? Yeah, it has to untap. Okay.
Island per turn. Well, that's actually pretty helpful. 5, 9. Tap that. 9. Sexy pants himself. Thryx. 6.
I've got a pre-release foil I can send you.
Oh, Oh, that would be delightful. 4. I can cast for 4. I do. I'm gonna tap 4 and bring out Cloud Reader Sphinx.
Okay, so that's
E-
the
Reader
He did
Sphinx.
have it. I knew it, Kevin. Your Freudian slip won't go unnoticed.
There we go. Cloud
Really?
Reader, when it's flying it, when it dies, I scry.
Okay.
Oh, those bears.
right.
Everything's
They're
at
just
the mercy of
looking
a
at
bear.
you, flying above them. I have nothing.
I'm gonna send Wind Reader Sphinx at you, Austin, and then I'll send Arbiter of the Ideal, and then I'll draw 2 cards because you can never draw enough.
Get that
Okay.
planeswalker. Never mind.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry.
We're gonna either way. You're just swinging 1 at me, or
Yeah, just 1.
okay? I'm gonna just reality shift it.
Do I?
Do you?
Do I? Do I?
Do you?
Do you?
No,
Do
I'm
you
good.
want-
All right,
Okay.
so it's gonna. So it turns it into. So then I manifest top card of my library.
Yep.
There it goes. This guy's exiled, and then go ahead.
All right. At the end of your turn, I'm gonna cast a Wilderness Reclamation.
Oh,
There it goes.
It's like we should blow up the freaking ley line.
You don't say.
if somebody could draw me some cards, I'll find it.
Okay, so we untap.
I mean, I'm just as guilty as you. I'm in
That's-
white. I should be able to kill it.
Draw.
Here.
They don't make a mono green artifact enchantment smashing bear.
That's not in Greensware. It needed you. If we can.
We
turn it into
need
a
it.
creature, you can eat it. You can bite it with a bear.
It should be destroy target artifact, put a food token into play. Picnic raid.
That's
Picnic
the
raid.
commander tax, and here's 4 more, so that's gonna be 8 to recast my commander. It's back.
What is that,
We're
third
happy
time?
for you.
That
This is
is
us being
the 3rd time, so
Get him, Kevin.
we're gonna
Zap
start
him.
by casting
Hit him with that 6-mana counter
a
spell.
morph off the top of my library. Bring it up to 5. Draw a card. And then I don't know if there's anything else I do here. I mean, I've got this free mana, right, guys? That's where
Yeah.
we're living.
You do.
So let's go ahead and play a Scroll of Fate, which I heard makes more morphs, kind of, sort of. It really just turns my bad cards into some nice manifesting things.
Cool.
Draw me a card.
It allows you to manifest the top card of your deck.
It allows me to manifest by tapping it. I can manifest a card from my hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I separated it from my morphs. It's manifested. It's by itself. And let's see if there's anything else. No. We'll head to end step, and that'll trigger the Wilderness Reclamation to untap all my lands. And
That's just great.
It's
That's
your
good-
turn,
good for you.
Shannon. Thank you.
I blame you for this, Justin.
Did it all by myself.
Don't worry. I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can.
If it's anything like the time you said you were going to fight all of his morphs.
I was 1 mana short.
Hmm. What's in your graveyard, Austin?
Do you want me to read some cards off and you'll be able to figure out what they do? I mean, what are you looking for?
I'm just more curious about your non-creature cards. In
Gotcha. Okay, Simic Signet and, I mean, Rampant Growth. There's a Beast Whisperer that's not a morph that's in there.
Okay. Let us.
I have a slice and
cast-
I
twain.
probably should have. I'm just gonna say I
What?
plus that. Yeah, there's that.
I am going to cast a. This is a bad idea. Open the vaults.
So that's all. Okay, that's
Artifacts and enchantments go back into play.
right. I don't think we can allow that to happen. You
Oh, that sounds
know.
like a great idea.
Well, I don't have priority. Does anyone else want to respond to that?
Hint, hint, no.
Hint
I
no?
do not.
I am perfectly fine with that happening.
Okay.
I hear something turning back into a tree.
Right, exactly. So for 2 mana, yes, a lowly 2 mana, we're going to counter an instant or sorcery with Stratus Dancer,
Okay, noise.
and then it Megamorphs.
Mega Morph.
How big is it now?
Well, it's a 3/2, so you better watch out.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
All
mean, it's got
right.
flying, so that's
The
nice.
Blossom reference.
Always.
What we tapped 2 mana here.
Well, I don't think I can't really get through. You have 4 more.
I got 4 more morphs.
And is that a manifest as well, or is that just an indicator?
There's a manifest over here, and a Grim Haruspex, and a Stratus Dancer.
Get him, Justin. Fight.
I
your-
will.
your
I will
claws
do
off.
my dirty.
So you're
All
passing.
right, I'm passing
Oh yeah,
you.
he got
Okay.
that
I
Karametra's
have some
Acolyte.
end
Yeah, I
step,
got big mana.
end step responses. The first is play a morph, so go up to 5 again. Draw a card. And then the second response is going to be something very daring here. It's an attempt to overtap, first of all. An attempt to cast a Casualties of War.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah. So I'm going to target 6 things.
Oof.
Right now, so I know if I target anything Kevin has, he's just gonna counter it or give it hexproof. Do we have any enchantments currently on board? Is that a thing that you guys have?
I do not.
No, none here.
Okay, what's the
I think that's a miss
scariest
on the
land?
enchantments.
Probably this forest.
All right, that one in particular. Okay, sure.
Yeah, this one right here.
All right, so let's go ahead and target that forest with the casualties since it's so threatening. Your commander, so the Ayula, is going away, and then I feel
You
bad
have
for
artifact,
targeting you.
planeswalker.
Right, no planeswalkers besides my own. And what artifacts do you
Enchantment,
have,
which is a miss,
Shannon?
right?
What's
I
your
have
scariest
a
equipment?
Probably the Avacyn's Collar.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I got to get rid of the Vanquisher's banner too. Like as much as I'm targeting one player.
I guess I shouldn't have talked Justin up because then
Well, I already assumed that
Austin came down like the hammer.
that
Listen,
things were gonna
I
happen.
gotta accept what's gonna happen.
So yeah,
Like
that's
the bear
happening.
police.
Okay.
And I don't know if I have any more responses from there. Let me just double check.
So how many bear pelts did you get there? Was it just the one?
He got 1 bear. He got the bear banner, which was really just my picnic table attached to a stick. And
Yeah, my last thing
the
is
Yogi Bear picnic
just
table.
to pile
Yep.
on a little bit. I'm gonna flip up an Echo Tracer and bounce the Karametra's Acolyte back to hand.
Whoa.
oh wow,
That's dirty.
Oh my gosh! I'm sorry, Justin.
I'm drinking some serious haterade over here.
If I could go back, Justin, I would have just ended.
It's okay.
Right, so you didn't have to
I had
suffer this.
plans. I had plans anyway. It wasn't gonna be this brutal, but I'm just like, why not? You know, we're already here.
Hey guys, come on to my my stream so I can dumpster you.
You have to accept it. You
So
gotta accept
I'm done. I have no more. I've
Okay.
got 1 mana open, and it doesn't really.
Ayla will go back to command zone.
Yeah, I thought it might.
All right. Now it is my turn, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Because he did all
Austin
that
will
at the
allow
end of your turn, yeah.
I did.
Austin will allow it.
I'm playing at instant speed, so.
Yeah. All right. So I'll draw a card. Sure. Hmm. So 3. I'll just do. I'll do 4 for recast Karametra's Acolyte.
You got it.
I'm gonna count my mana real quick here.
I did think for a moment that Echo Tracer copied a spell in the stack, and I was like, wow.
That would have been terrible.
That would have been great.
Definitely
for a bit there.
I definitely would have cried.
No, I think that's in my bin actually. The thinking of the what is it? It's the mischievous Quanar. Copy target instant or sorcery. You may choose new targets for it, but it's its morph cost is 3 and 5. Like it can continually copy instants or sorceries.
Okay,
Wow.
so it's not as big as it could be, but I think I need to get Austin back in check here.
Yep.
Wait, isn't it his turn after my turn?
Nope. It'd be
no, Kevin's got stuff. All right.
No, the Wilderness Wreck only triggers at his end step, so he doesn't get to untap again.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
I've done my damage.
Well, should I still remove some things or nah?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna pay 5, and I'm gonna do Monstrous Onslaught. Monstrous Onslaught deals X damage divided as I choose among any number of target creatures, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control as I cast Monstrous Onslaught, which is 6.
And
it even has a little clause where they can't respond and kill the creature. That's fine.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna ping off the Manifest, and no, I'll kill 3 morphs if there's 3 morphs.
All right.
Oh, Kadena?
If you can. Yeah.
Is there anything else with 1
I'm gonna
power over there?
respond first, so you go ahead and choose your
He's
targets.
He's got to choose his targets, but yeah.
But
yeah, I'll target.
We're gonna attempt to swan song that.
Yeah, I got nothing for that. And my playmat takes hold.
So we'll
I almost was a Q spell.
Right.
I almost was a Q spell.
You get a bird. You get a 2/2.
I do. It's right there.
2/2
I'll
bird.
find a bird in a minute. Okay. Well, then let's see you block this. Pale Bear, is that you?
At me?
Oh, spicy.
Yep. Yep.
I mean,
a savage 2 polar
I'll take
bear
the
damage.
2. Go down to 15.
Yep.
We can't block Island Walk.
Austin fully was asking if you run Muraganda Petroglyph.
Oh, let's just look that up for a quick second.
I believe it gives creatures with like no ability 2/2.
Yeah, it does. The card's funny.
Oh no, I don't, but I should, and I don't.
It's funny. So it effectively anthems your morph.
Right.
Assuming morph is not an ability, right? Morph is like such a stupid mechanic,
Yeah,
because it doesn't follow any rules of magic.
Yeah,
I'm super done, by the way. I don't know.
Okay.
Kevin, yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. Untap. Draw.
Gonna look back at my morphs.
That's a lot. Let's see here. All right. Island per turn.
Those are morphs.
Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 5. Is that how that works, Kevin? That's not how it works, Kevin. That's not how math works. 2.
Kevin has lost his mind.
Sphinx of the Magosi.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Da, 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 da. Eight.
Nope.
1, 2,
Sphinx
3.
of Nagosi. Okay.
Commander Sphere.
Yep. You have a commander sphere.
What's this here? 3. Oh, that's such a bum card, but here we are. 3.
Oh, this card's such a bummer.
4. This is not a Sphinx. Stormtide Leviathan.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
a thing.
And then
Honorary Sphinx.
It's a good one, though.
Great news, everybody. We can't get overrun killed by Austin this turn.
Mm-hmm. Right, because I was totally going to do that.
Thryx is coming at you, Justin. Wind Reader's coming at you, Austin. And Cloud Reader's coming at you, Shannon.
I can block with my sad little bird.
Kevin, you want to hit that planeswalker?
Oh, Baltazar.
Uh,
Yeah, I will hit the planes.
It's
agree
gone.
with the. Okay.
I'm okay
Then
with that.
I'll draw 3 cards off of Sexy Wind Reader. Oh, hello
Good.
there.
My bird will die.
Oh, that's such a fun card. And then Passerooski. Go ahead.
Okay. We untap. We look for ways to interact with what, non-island, non-flying
First, I need to blow
creatures.
up my island.
Right.
Second, I need to remove flyers.
Right.
got a
So
big
all
turn
this
ahead of you, man.
untaps. I know I've got
I'm excited.
got a lot going on here. We'll draw for turn to start. I think we'll keep it simple here. We're gonna look at the cards that I have face down just to see if this is any better than what I was gonna do. It's not. So we will pay 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe as I drop a land on the ground, 7 mana for this pretty nice looking Ghastly Conscription, targeting myself.
Ooh.
Whoa.
All right. Puts all your things into play face down.
Yes, so basically it manifests all my creatures, and I've got quite a few. And the way it's going to work is that those manifested creatures are essentially going to be able to morph face up if they're morphs,
Right.
which is nice.
So you have which ones? You have Pickles is in there. The Brine Element.
I've got the Ice Featherhaven, the Mischievous Quanar. Basically, I can return a creature to its owner's hand. I can copy an instant or sorcery. I can counter a spell and then be able to cast it for myself. I can scry 2. I can make an opponent skip their next untap phase. If Jeskai Infiltrator gets in for some damage, I can manifest this in the top card of my library when it's face up. And then I can also draw 2, discard 2.
Okay.
What that also does is that Kadena sees these as individual creatures, if I'm not mistaken. So I draw 8.
Is it not only after the first one?
No, it is whenever a face-down creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I will draw 8.
Yep, that makes sense. You draw 8.
That is a lot of things.
Delicious draw.
And we will play Command Tower for our land for turn, because we got a full hand now. And it's finally, though, all those lands I was missing. Now, there's definitely more stuff, but I'm hitting those lands I was missing. Let's go... Yeah, I believe it's just going to be a Command Tower. Okay, so I've got a couple flyers that can attack. And a couple people are at a pretty decent life total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 1 There's bears, and then there's flyer. I can't attack into the player with the flyers, though. That's what...
Yep.
With my flyers. I mean, I could, but don't think we're going to get there with that. I think
Seems silly.
instead... I guess I'll attack a open player. Shannon, I will attack you for 5 in the air.
Okay, I'll take it. 21.
21. And then I do want to do some things during my second main phase since things do untap. But what are they? I guess I can start by playing another morph. My morph count is much higher than this, but we'll get there. I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to... We're just going to play more morphs. Is that where we're at?
Hey, sometimes it bees like that.
Yeah. Let's look.
They
Yeah,
don't
I guess
think
I'll
it be
go...
like it is.
I'll go ahead and tap the Scroll of Fate, manifesting a land from my hand. I'm being very transparent with what I'm manifesting. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and morph 2 more things. So we'll draw 2, discard for hand size, and untap all of my lands.
Okay.
Oof.
Yeah, it was
It's really not that bad, guys. Like, there's a lot of value.
I can steal all your stuff and bounce all of your
you
things.
You just recurred
but...
a counter spell, 2 counter spells. No, a counter spell, a clone, and a combo piece that can lock somebody out of the game. But no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna play a Mask of Immolation.
That happens.
Trigger. Quicksmith Genius. Do I want to discard a card here?
Okay. Morph count is 15.
Oh,
Anyone was,
jeez.
Yeah, we'll discard a Pitiless Plunder
wondering.
and draw a card. We'll play this Boros Garrison, tapped, bouncing planes to hand. And this Daring Archaeologist will go up by a counter because we played Historic Spell. And
those bounce lands are like hit or miss. They're like they work amazingly, or they're like I want to rip them up and throw them out the window.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can do only like 3 damage here. So I don't know.
Bring it.
Is that enough to kill a Kadena? But I think we're good. I think Justin's got this.
I do not.
I
Unless somebody can put like 20 tail bears.
Yeah.
Them bears.
They just look cute.
I'll pass to you, Justin.
With 15 morphers over there, and knowing that he can bounce and steal anything I play.
Yep.
But what if I don't?
See, but I think you will.
But what if I don't? What if I just go elsewhere? Is that...
See, I want to believe you.
And I tell the truth. If we say leave my morphs, I can't. I can say, like, you know, I won't be countering or bouncing anything if I'm not targeted. I think it's a fair, you know, agreement, but I don't know where that leaves you.
So, well, let's see.
Okay.
So, let's start off with we'll tap 6. We'll replay Ayula.
She costs 6. Yikes.
Yeah, that's real painful. Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bears.
Bears. We
Bears.
will tap Karametra's Acolyte, generating 6 green.
Pretty good.
With 3 of that green.
Oh, you know what?
Life Crafter's Bestiary?
There we go.
Go ahead.
All right. And then with the 3 additional green and 2 more, Web Weaver Changeling, which is a bear.
There it is.
And
That's loose.
I will pay a green to draw a card off Life Crafters.
Love me some life crafters. Here.
While you're doing all that, I want to make like an announcement type based on what I have. So I actually realized that manifest does matter for some of these. So I have 4 manifests and 14 morphs, even though I don't necessarily have to announce that they're morphs because they are technically manifested. I'm just gonna be transparent with that. So continue.
And
And
Ayula fight.
I do get a fight or a grow. I am going to once again have my Werebear punch Kadena.
Okay.
Werebear.
Because I feel like
Kadena. All right, let's take a look. How much mana do you have open, Kevin?
2.
2. Okay.
2 islands.
2 islands. All right.
Counterspell. I mean,
It's the Lazotep's plating. Let's be real.
yep.
I
I don't think he has like a stifle.
No. I'm just making sure I have the right understanding of all my cards and that fun stuff. I'm kind of okay with that, but at the same time, why not just respond? You know, like a abundance of wealth sort of thing. So we're gonna go ahead. You have any mana open up after that, Justin?
Right now, yeah, I'm sitting on the fight trigger, the draw trigger from the bestiary,
Okay.
and the life gain trigger from the changeling, but I have 2 mana open.
2 mana open. Okay. I guess we'll just try and protect Kadena for some strange reason. Based on everything else I have here, all these face-down morphs. You know what? No, let's just let it go to the command zone. There we go. It's gone.
Whoop, whoop.
All right.
All right, so I will gain 5 life.
Go ahead.
Surprise! Lifelink.
Right.
And
You didn't tell me about the lifelink. No.
and I'll draw a card. And I will continue my savage tirade, and my pale bears will come at you once again, Austin, like Bernie Sanders asking for your support.
I don't think that it can attack because it doesn't have flying.
It has Island Walk.
It doesn't have flying
Yeah.
though. Creatures with flying can't attack.
No, flying
From
or
what?
Island Walk.
Oh, flying and island
Yeah.
walk. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I take
Yeah,
2.
it's actually kind of funny.
Yeah,
Because I
that
think
is good.
it itself has Island Walk as well.
Yeah, that's what it
So
is.
It can attack.
Okay,
even
I'll take
with-
2.
Stay in relevant.
stack.
Stay
I'll
in
go to
relevant.
13.
I mean, you're doing more than me, Justin. I'm impressed.
And I'll pass turn.
I have a end step. It's going to be
Get out of town.
flip up Brine Elemental. So each opponent will be skipping their untap step.
Okay.
And I will also be flipping up the Ice Feather Aven to target the guy that says Island Walk and attacking and everything.
What does that do?
Stormtide Elemental.
Stormtide Elemental. Leviathan. Right. So my intention is to
It bounces it to your hand, Kevin.
bounce it to your
bounces my hand.
by tapping a little differently to do the same thing.
Do not want to have to pay another 7 for that. So I'll burn the last unless you got a thing.
I've got a thing. I've got a thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. What is it gonna be? Is it? Let me read some of my own cards, creature types. because that's actually kind of relevant to this. I need a very particular set of cards.
Very particular set of skills.
I actually might think that that's gonna go through based on all these face down things I have. I guess let me pull up Lazatep plating just for myself and for people, because I don't think I can change the target of that. That is not something I can do.
Yeah, if it doesn't use the word target,
It's just
then...
as you and permanents you
You.
control. Okay, that was my last line of defense here. So go ahead and give yourself an amass trigger, and
Oh no. I think I gave all my
Zombie
last token.
army.
you get the zombie army.
Oh, here
It
it goes.
grows. And then yeah, just triple
Yep.
checking. There's a lot of guys here.
There are.
They don't do anything.
Remember when everybody got mad at me for Nevinral's disc?
I was totally cool with it from the beginning, to be honest. Like, I was like, okay, I have
It came
the
out
least
way
amount on
early
board. Yeah.
and knocked me back into the Stone Age.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It was a good play. It's just that we need to get you to get it back into your hand somehow. I was
Right,
working
right,
on it.
right.
You tried. Open the vaults was there. It was trying.
Am I good to go?
Yeah, continue.
Oh, sweet. Untap.
I do believe you don't.
You
get
do
your
not
hand
I
untap.
do not
back.
untap.
That's
Never
the
mind.
that's
False
the point,
alarm.
right?
Got-
That's,
You got pickled.
that's how we're here.
Oh no, this is pure rubbish.
It's just lands that don't untap, right?
It is.
Or lands.
It is. You skip
You
your
skip the
untap step.
entire phase.
Ugh.
I'll play the island, and then I shall pay 1 and exile 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards from my graveyard to cast a treasure cruise.
Okay.
You may want me to name the cards I exile.
No, you're fine. Go ahead and draw your
No.
cards. Unless
Sexy
they
treasure
play
cruise?
some relevance later, you know.
Nah, I have no recursion here. So 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. How do I have 8 cards in hand? What is this about?
Kevin,
I'm gonna
cat defeating.
Well, I don't got this card yet. So
No, you're not there yet.
Cards? What?
I will send
Mm-hmm.
Sphinx at you, Austin, and Stormtide at you, Leviathan.
So I'm taking Sphinx. Is that?
Yep.
That's it. Okay.
6 in the air and 8 in the island for you, Shannon.
So there's an island walker coming at me.
Yep.
I do not have any islands, so I can't block that.
Stormtide reads all lands are islands in addition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I'll take that 8 there then.
And then I will draw 1 card, Wind Reader, because Sphinx's Magosi attacked.
I have a response, by the way, which is turn something face up and block it. So it's a flyer. It gives something target creature I control hexproof. So, you know, that's not as relevant. I'll give it to the Brine Elemental.
Okay.
And Shannon
How
takes
big
8.
is the Brine Elemental?
It is a
8.
5/4.
Okay. Yep, I will
so
take 8.
And I'll block, so I go to stay at 13.
I'll move to end the discard. I'm going to discard Seer Sun, Vexing Sphinx.
Okay. Let's go ahead and with that end step, I'm going to Mystic Forge the top card of my library away. So exile
Okay.
Swamp.
You down to 12?
Yeah, I'm down to 12. Feels bad, but you know, that's perfectly fine. Now
pass. Yeah,
okay.
so you're good.
Yeah, I'm doing stuff. I've got responses because I'm at instant speed. I'm gonna morph something to draw a card. I'm going to cast a Nature's Lure to go grab a forest and put it into play. Untapped, if that matters. I don't think I have anything else besides maybe turning something face up for the sake of it. Shannon, what do you have for equipment still? I've asked this once before.
I have a Avison's Collar, a Mask of Immolation, an Ancestral Blade, and a Sigh of the Shinobi.
Okay, let's just get rid of the mask by flipping up a Anik Survivalist.
Okay, we'll throw the 1 damage at your face.
Okay. Go down to 11. And that Megamorphs. So that gets a +1/+1
Megamorph!
Right, it turns to a 3/2. It's really, really threatening.
He's got the size.
Okay, so we'll untap all our lands. I'm gonna just pile things a little bit I've got a lot of permanents on board, believe it or not. So we're gonna pile our lands for a quick second. We're gonna move some flyers around. We're gonna attempt to flip some things face up and really do some damage, hopefully.
Exciting.
So the start, I believe, is gonna be with. Let me take a look at my hand and make sure that I guess I can't really do anything that important. So we drew this card, and then that's on top. That's not colorless, so that's not really relevant. I'm gonna go ahead and flip up this Riptide Survivalist to draw, discard 2, then draw 3. So we're gonna go ahead and discard 2 lands.
If you do anything to me, save it for last. I gotta run to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Discard 2, draw 3. And then look at the top card of my library. I'm really just kind of looking for some kind of answer here to my own cards. You know, I put them in my deck, but I don't really have any plans for them currently. So that's 3 mana. We're gonna go ahead and do 2 mana for a. I'm gonna cast this this nice little Secret Plans.
Sure.
Face down creatures I control get +1, +0, +1, and they all
have cute little booties.
They also, when they turn face up, I get to draw a card.
Self-mail!
And see if there's anything else. That's still the same card on the top of my library. I don't know why I thought that was any different. Okay. Any other morphs I want to turn face up currently? Any other cards in my bin that I want to cast? No, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana remaining.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go ahead and flip up the Den Protector to give it a counter. And Den Protector is going to allow me to draw a card and go grab something from my graveyard, which is going to be that nice Casualties of War that we saw earlier.
Boo.
Yeah. I'm going to play my land for turn, and I believe it's going to be a Hinterland Harbor. So that was for 2 mana. We've got plenty of mana remaining. I'm going to flip one of my morphs. So this one's fun. It's the Weaver of Lies. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the first time I've done this. So forgive me. When I target, it says when it's turned face up, turn any number of target creatures with morph. Other than Weaver of Lies. I was like, oh, that'd be really good to target itself with, you know. So it's other.
Yeah, so the answer is no.
The answer is no. I answered my own question. So all of my morphs are going back face down. The ones that I flipped up so far.
Okay.
That card art doesn't match the.
Right.
Doesn't look like he knows how to weave any.
And that was for 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that leaves me with 3 more mana remaining. And we're going to attempt to bounce the Leviathan again.
You got it.
With the Ice Feather even. So here are all my morphs. Here are all my manifested guys. I got my Weaver. So I have currently 5 things manifested that can attack, or 4 things manifested that can attack. And all my morphs, which are now 2/3s, can attack as well. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of those still remaining, all 2/3s. And an Ice Feather even.
The other one's 8.
So where are we headed with these? Let's go ahead and see that most everyone else is tapped out except for Shannon and Bears.
Bears.
There's a lot of bears though.
Bears.
I do have a few.
Which
Bears.
Bears can block.
They can.
Let's go ahead and send everything at Bears.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Big attacks. So that
Sneaking me
is
out of the
14.
It's a trap, Justin. They're not bears. They're minotaurs. I don't know what's a 2/3.
I got 18
Okay.
attackers.
18 attackers.
A few of them have +1/+1 counters, I believe, still, so you will actually be able to kind of tell what they are. I say kind of because they're... I guess you would know, right? When they'd go face down, back to face up.
Yeah, if it didn't shuffle.
They
if
didn't
it didn't
shuffle.
say shuffle them when they're face
Gotcha.
down.
So
Some
these-
of those cards do.
These 3 are face down. The Stratus Dancer, the Den Protector, and the Antioch Survivalist.
And they're all 2/3s.
And they are all they are all 3. Those 3 are 3 4s.
3 4s.
3/4?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a
Okay.
+1/+1 counter, and there's an anthem that gives them 1 extra butt.
Yeah.
One booty.
They got the booty.
Nice
One
anthem.
extra cheek.
They got that donk.
All right. So here's what we'll do. So one of the survivalist,
Mm-hmm.
that one I'm gonna block with the werebear.
Okay.
The and then the middle one, what's that one again?
The Den Protector that gets me something back from my bin.
Yep, that one I'll block with my golden bear, which is a 4/3.
Okay.
Golden bear.
Samuel. And then is there anything that's got 3 toughness?
Yeah, all of my manifested and morph guys.
Okay, so one of the manifests I'll block a weaver with the weaver. And then I will block 2 additionals with one with Ayla and one with the bear cub.
So you're blocking manifests or morphs?
Morphs, whichever ones are bigger, I'll block with those ones.
Okay, so Stratus Dancer is a big one, so that'll go.
Yep.
Are these dying, by the way, or are they just
So well, these ones they're just 2/2s.
Okay.
So I
So
don't
that-
believe they're
So
killing
Stratus
anything.
Dancer will stick
They're just
around
preventing damage.
Yep.
to prevent
But-
damage.
I will pay 2, and I will heroic intervention to keep all my bears alive.
Okay, but can you
Whoa!
keep yourself alive?
I don't know.
Okay.
So you blocked 5, and you sent in, what was it? 28 plus 8? 36.
I've got...
minus 5.
I realized I wanted to keep one back. It's obviously the Brine Elemental. I don't want to kill that. So the rest of it is coming in.
You had 14.
I've got 1,
14
2, 3,
manifests,
4,
or
5,
14
6, 7,
morphs
8,
and-
9, 10 remaining and 4 manifests. So I've got 24 2/3s. And you blocked
Unblocked.
two more of them will go blocked. And so that'll be 8, 12.
22.
Yeah, it'll be 8 plus 4 is 12, so 12 times 2 is 24 damage coming your way.
So I'm still dead? All right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of glowing orbs.
Yep, I am super dead.
Okay.
Well done.
Good like that.
I guess which ones are gonna die though is the question.
The ones so the first two would have died because there was 7 damage on the werebear and then
Right.
4 with the golden bear.
So then you do know that there's an echo tracer that you can kill, and then the other known information is the Riptide Survivalist. If you just want to take those out, or if you want to take out a random like face.
Well, didn't they have 2-3?
They're 2-3. Yeah. All right. They survived.
Yeah, they wouldn't have died. Yeah.
Okay. We'll head to end step. So with my end step, I'm gonna untap all my lands, and then in response, I believe I'm gonna Brine Elemental again.
Okay.
So that Shannon, you do not get an untap step.
I still don't have an untapped. I still
Oh,
technically.
you
Yeah, we
Oh,
still
okay.
even have the
From
first
previous-
one.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Don't have your first one. Go ahead.
Okay. I will draw for
So
turn.
rough.
Right. Go ahead and don't have your first one. I forgot there was a first one in there. I'm waiting for.
So how many blockers do you have left?
I've got this face down Brine Elemental. You know, it's really. And then I've got.
I don't think you're gonna probably.
No, I'm not gonna block with that.
Oh, what else?
Then we've got a Weaver of Lies that's a 4/4.
So 4.
So I've
Or
got
five.
a 4/4 and a 2/3, if that's
So
relevant.
2 blockers. You have
Two
blockers.
blockers.
Currently.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess the only thing we can really do at this point is go to attack step and swing at you,
Okay.
Austin, with the team.
All right.
I have a 4/2, a 2/2, and a coming at you.
I'll start by casting a Casualties of War
Okay.
at instant speed.
So rough.
So blow up the biggest creature, right?
And then I'm gonna flip a morph to copy it.
Okay, so blow up the 2 biggest creatures.
2 biggest creatures, 2 artifacts.
2 artifacts.
And then
And 2 lands. I'll just blow up my.
Kevin,
2
you got this,
multicolored
right?
lands.
right, yeah.
Yeah, with my sweet non-untapped step, yeah, all over it.
So Austin, I'm
Yeah.
figuring your targets are my 2 biggest creatures, 2 of my lands that can produce colors that are still untapped, right?
Yep.
2 artifacts. I guess at this point it doesn't matter. But the one that's probably equipping the 1/1.
Yeah.
And then another one. So the only thing coming at you is a 1/1.
Block it.
Did you have any other enchantment? There's no enchantments playing as well.
No.
Okay, so that dies.
Yeah.
Okay, I am done for that. I'll pass to you, Kevin.
So now I'll stop you from untapping
Yep.
Oh.
with the Brine Elemental.
All right, so skip the untap, draw, play island, and discard down to 7.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure we're doing this right. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got enough mana.
I'm gonna discard Bellowing Sphinx and then go.
All right. Untap.
So you need to swing at me with 7 guys to kill me.
7 guys to kill you.
Yeah, and then the rest at Kevin, but he has 2 blocks.
He has 2 blocks. Cool.
So you'd need to swing at him with 12, 14 guys. Kill
Okay.
him. 14 at him and 7 at me.
Yeah, I've
For
got
game.
that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe I don't have that. Is there any way for me to bounce
You
or...
could probably flip something to bounce one of his guys, right?
Yeah, I can flip something to bounce one of his guys. So we'll draw for turn. We'll look at the top card of our library. I mean...
Yeah, I guess that's my fault. Sorry, I rushed you into targets just to speed it along, but you probably could have just destroyed his creatures.
Yeah.
And let me
You're
get
fine.
that.
You're fine. I was definitely gonna target you with those, so I think you're okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
flip
but
up
I would've
Echo
been tapped out
Tracer
if you could-
to bounce the manifesting token back to his hand for 3 mana.
Oh no.
Ah, it was a cyclonic rift the whole time.
Right. I'm gonna play my land for turn, which is gonna be a Temple of the False God. I'm going to flip up. I don't know. I mean, none of these other things really do me any good right now. I mean, they do, but
So 13 to the 2/3s kills Kevin.
oh, so I've got to
And
do
then-
13 to you, Shannon, right? I have 13 damage, I
You
believe.
have to swing at me.
with-
Yeah. Well, you have some 3 power guys, right?
Right.
You have
I've
a
got
couple
a
free
I've got a
power
5/4 and a 4/4. So
Okay,
that's,
so that's
9.
9. That brings me down to 4. So you swing
10,
those
11,
and
12,
two
13.
X's at me to kill me.
This would be 13 at you, Shannon, and then the rest would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How many did I need to swing at him? 14? Less
that's
than that.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be lethal.
Yeah,
okay.
you only need to swing 13 at him, so you have
13.
1 extra.
I've got
So
14
you send it him anyway
dudes.
because he has unsummoned mana open.
Right. I don't have any way to counter it with any of my face down
Obviously.
guys or anything
Well, yeah,
like that.
send that extra one in then. You gotta
Okay.
make sure.
So that'll be game.
I have no responses.
Okay.
I got a big old goose egg.
Yep.
All right. Good game. Good
Good
game.
game.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Sadly, that's the only one I'll be able to play, though.
Goose
Yeah, that
okay.
one was a bit of is a lengthy one.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let us take a quick break. We may or may not be coming back. First off,
Yeah.
thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for playing with us. That
Yeah,
game was
absolutely.
Yeah,
was a
good
little,
stuff.
little longer than expected, but still a fun one.
I got to play bears. I did what I can to
We
do.
saw bears. We saw morphs. We saw everyone did a little bit of everything, which is always nice in a commander game. You know,
Yeah.
you're able
Yeah.
to
100% agree.
play some magic up until the Brine Elemental specifically. That's when everyone stopped playing magic.
Yep.
I didn't get to make good on my hurricane threat.
Right. So thanks for coming out. YouTube, we will have links in the description. Make sure to leave a comment, tell us what you thought about the game, and we'll have links to everyone's channels and content as well in the description. So go check out all these great people's content because it's good having them here playing with us, and it's good to watch Commander. So
Heck yeah.
So we will see you later, YouTube.
Yeah, Breffin, that was unfortunate. I had the combo from the deck tech, but I had to get Sir Gwen onto the battlefield so I could get that 0 equip cost. So close.
I'd love to
That
see it
Triton
again.
was a beast.
That was
I
scary.
know, right?
Yeah.
That was fun. And you guys saw me discard grafted exoskeleton.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Some cheese with it
that's
too.
comedy gold.
Amazing.
All right, well that was a good game. So
Yeah,
hopefully
good
we'll,
game.
we'll have another.
Thank you for having
next
me.
week.
All right,
Yeah,
see
good
ya.
games, man.
If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, tell us why, share on social media, and subscribe to the channel. And you can also help us out directly by subscribing to our Patreon, where you'll be able to see new episodes of the Multiverses series before anyone else. Thank you to our current Patreon supporters, and thank you for watching.